Okay, for today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to do a braid out using my Shay's Everything Shea Butter. Okay, let's get started. So again, using the Shay's Everything Shea Butter, I have my hair separated into 4 sections. My hair is actually damp on for this particular style. So I'm just going to take that very first section, and from there I'm going to get me a nice clean part. So I'm struggling with getting this part, but I'm going to get a nice clean part. Once I figure out how to get this part, I will move on to that next stage. I'm going to separate the hair. I'm going to take one section and I'm going to apply some leave-in conditioner. From there, I am going to again put that leave-in conditioner all the way through the hair. After that, I'm going to take some of my Shay's Everything Shea Butter, and I am going to use a nice generous amount, and I'm going to rub that through the entire section. So once I do that, I am going to take this section and I'm going to divide it in half. I'm going to get that hair out of the way, and I am going to use a Denman brush just so I can make sure that my hair is completely detangled and remove any of my curls so I can begin braiding after that. So from there, I'm going to take that first section and I am just going to apply my very first braid. So I am braiding underhand, nothing fancy here, and I'm going to give it a nice tight braid. I'm going to work all the way down to the end, and then you'll see what I do at the end. So I'm going to wait till I get all the way to the end, and once I get closer to the end of that braid, I am going to take that braid, divide it in half, and twist it. I do this because I don't like that tight braided look at the end. So by splitting that and putting into a twist, it will give an even look for the braids and the crinkles coming from the braids. So I'm just going to simply just give that a good twist, twirling it at the end, and I'm going to repeat that process for the next braid. So again, I'm just taking that, combing my hair out, still struggling with that part for some reason, and I'm going to take that, comb that section out, and simply do that braid again. So again, a very tight braid, braiding it all the way to the end, and then when I get about, I say it about an inch towards the end, I am going to finish that braid off with a twist. Okay, so I got all my braids done, and I got about 2 braids each section. From there, I am just going to apply a little oil to my edges, brush them down, and I'm going to use a satin scarf to tie the edges, just to kind of help split my edges down while I am sleeping. So I'm going to just tie my hair up and head to bed. Okay, the next morning I am removing the scarf, and I'm going to use a little bit of coconut oil just to add a little bit of shine and prevent frizz while removing the braids. So I'm going to remove the braids in no special way, just taking down each individual braid. So I will work around the head and remove each individual braid. Okay, so you can see I have a pretty defined curl, and from there I am going to just split each individual, I call it subsection of the braid. So there, I'm just taking that braid and I'm probably just splitting it 4 to 5 times apart, just to again give my hair some volume and kind of separate those twists and get that big hair that I like. Okay, so once I do that, I am just kind of going to shake my hair just to kind of remove those deep parts from the braids and just kind of make sure that I get it to where I want. From there, I am going to take my handy dandy pick, and again, this is further separating that part. Just remember to be careful when you do this so you can prevent any breakage, but just gently like separate it, remove it, kind of shake it just to get it in the place that you want. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to keep working with this just to get it the way I want it to be. Okay, so from here, I am simply going to grab some edge control. I am going to apply that edge control to all of my edges, and from there I will just give my edges a nice sleek brush, just so I can have that nice finished look. So that pretty much will complete the style. So this is my braid out using the Shay's Everything Shea Butter. I simply just use the leave-in conditioner and the shea butter. I don't typically use an additional whole product because I don't like a lot of them that dry my hair out. So I use this. This typically lasts me 3 to 4 days, and I get great results. So check it out, you guys. Shay's Everything Shea Butter can be purchased at the website in the link below. So thank you guys for watching.